Hi everyone and welcome to my DMC4 Special Edition Legendary Dark Knight walkthrough. This is mission 14 and this is the mission that I was confused about. This is the mission that we're going to be introduced to the Fasts, those fucking plants that suck you to the underground place. Yeah, there we go. Just be aware that you can kill them like I did there and they will not respawn. They are not a thing that will respawn, so if you can kill them like that, they will not respawn again. So this is not an skippable battle. Don't move too much to the other glowing red door to the other side, because there is another boss over there. So if you stay, generally speaking, if you stay close to the place where you kill a Faust, and you kill the enemies like in that zone, you're not gonna have any problems with other enemies, with other Fausts. So that's generally a good strategy to not get sucked into the ground. Because especially in this small Legendary Dark Knight, they throw you like 50 fucking enemies and at the same time the Fausts, and it's so much an annoyance. So much. So I was going to talk about other consoles. I was lucky enough to try the Sega CD. I didn't buy it, but I rented, and I was a kid back then, and I realized that Sega made a fucking huge mistake with that console. And it just happens that that console ruined them, at least. Well, technically the Dreamcast ruined them, but that console really started the way. I don't think Dreamcast was a failure. If I will have to say, if I will have to name my top 2 consoles of my entire life, I will have to say most likely I will have to say PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2 and Sega Dreamcast. Really. And why would I name the Sega Dreamcast? Why would I name a console that failed? Well, for what it had until it disappeared, I had so many good moments with these games. First of all, I played Shenmue 1 and 2. I was lucky enough to find an imported European version that worked with my console. Of Shenmue 2, and it was fucking incredible. The story, the interactivity, the sort of action graphic adventure style. Shenmue 2 was a little different in the way that you felt like a tourist. Going to Hong Kong and then Kowloon, and then you felt like you were visiting another place, but because you spent Shenmue 1 in your house, in your village, so it was an incredible achievement because it felt like you were traveling with Rio, the protagonist. It was really incredible. It was a beautiful game. And then I also played Resident Evil Code Veronica, which was probably one of the best Resident Evils before Resident Evil 4, but they started to become a third-person shooter when they were still a survival horror game. Resident Evil Code Veronica, really good one. There was a fighting game that was a lot like Smash Brothers, believe it or not. What was the name? I remember that they had a lot of interactivity in the levels, and they had a fighting style that was just like Smash Bros. What was the fucking name of this game? One of the levels was that huge pirate ship, and you were fighting like 3 versus 3. I don't really remember, but it was tons of fun. I I played Skies of Arcadia, and look at that. Look at that. You see, I left it in because I wanted to see you just how annoying this is. Yeah, I want you to feel it. If you didn't play this game, if that sounds like evil, it's not my intention. But did you see that I was doing really well in that fight above the ground? Well, now that we are sucked into the ground here, when we return to the surface, we are going to have to do that entire fight all over again. This is no way acceptable. Not now in the remake, because they could have fixed this, and not back then when this game was released. I hate that fucking plans, and don't worry guys, I'm not gonna get grabbed again. But I just wanted to show you how annoying that could be. So yeah, whoa, look at that, it was really close. And on top of that we have flailers, we have the fucking chimeras, which is possibly the worst enemy in the game. Oh, and a blitz, okay. So yeah, it's a all around fun level. In the fucking forest. I don't know what the fuck this is. Horrible fucking level. In all the sense of the word. So yeah, I played Resident Evil Code Veronica. I was saying that game that I don't remember, the fighting game. The Shenmue's, and I'm really happy that they announced Shenmue 3. I am. I kind of complain about it because I was talking about nostalgia and how much nostalgia is good for the video gaming scene, and how much is bad. At the point that we are here right now, I don't think we are in a place where nostalgia is actually good, but in the case of Shenmue 3, it's really a Kickstarter project, and I guess PlayStation is helping them. I'm sure of it. So I just hope they finish the story. I just hope that Shenmue 3, whenever it releases, if it even releases, I hope they finish the story, because I don't really want to see the story left for continuity all over again, because it was really disappointing to see that franchise die with Shenmue 2, and the story left in a cliffhanger was really disappointing. So, oh my god, please. What other games did I play on the Dreamcast that were cool? Oh, by the way, the best gamepad in history for me was a Dreamcast one. It was simply fucking incredible. It was simply fucking incredible. I recognize that the Xbox 360 is probably the best one because it's really comfortable, but it always had a huge disappointing fact on the D-pad, which is horrible. I think I think that now it could be said that the gamepad of the Xbox One with the D-pad fix is the best gamepad in history. But back then, the Dreamcast One, which brought a rumble pad, which, believe it or not, it was something new back then, and you can, and it had a little thing called BMU, which was basically like a little screen that you could put on top of the joystick, and it will tell you like things in the game, like inventory and health, and you can also save your games. You could save data, your data on the BMUs, and transport it into other gamepads to play with your friends and stuff. So it was really something incredible when it was released. There was another There was another third-person horror game, kind of like Code Veronica, that was called Blue something. That was also kind of good, and well, Sonic Adventure. What can I say? Sonic Adventure was the last good Sonic game. It was really incredible. That intro, that incredible intro, and the gameplay. Wow, it was really amazing. And Sonic Adventure 2 was good as well, but not really as good as Sonic Adventure 1. And after that, they just ruined the fucking game. They just ruined Sonic, and they still are ruining it, I guess. So we are here. Oh, sorry, guys. My God, if this is boring for me, I don't imagine this is very much entertaining for you. But sorry, guys, it's just going back through these same places is kind of annoying. I cannot go past that fact. Just can't. I can't go past the fact that we are doing this all over again. But look at this. Oh my God, that was so close. We have fucking faults everywhere. We have the fucking chimera seeds. Like, I don't know how many. I wouldn't even count. Oh my God, I was really close again. Am I gonna get grabbed here? I don't remember if I get grabbed here. I should have edited if I get grabbed here. But I don't remember. The thing that I'm trying to do here is just kill the Faust. And I'm missing. Because it is impossible. It is fucking impossible to try to use the lock-on in this situation. It just is. There we go. So yeah. And what else was in the Dreamcast? I know I'm forgetting some games. Because I know I played some other games in the Dreamcast. There was kind of like a theme park horror game that I can't remember the name right now, but it was kind of like a Silent Hill. Not as good as Silent Hill, but was kind of like a Silent Hill. And I really can't remember the name right now, but it was somewhat good. So as soon as we can leave this fucking horrible place, we're going to do so. Just leave, please. Yeah, there we go. Let's just get the fuck out of here. And I think we're done with this level. I think we have some walking to do. This is pointless, by the way, but whatever. I just like smashing stuff. Ah. We grab an item even though we are never going to use it. Yeah, and the level should end right here or after this place, something like that. And we're probably going to get a bad rank here. I don't really remember. Yeah, it ends right here, I think. Yeah, there we go. So thank you guys for watching, and I'm sorry if I sound a little boring. Things will get better, so we'll see each other in mission 15, guys. Take care.